see some cities and choose what you like to what city you like to go. Maybe you buy a ticket and you don't like it.
So it's like you can be sure, right? You are sure in what you are going to see, or you can check. So by the way, guys, very nice idea. It comes to the idea of safety. So it's safe on this point of view, like from this point of view, and safe probably from the other hand.
I think the virtual tourism is good because if you will not like the place, you can change it and without changing the ticket and everything.
So let's call it, how can we call it, comfortable, right? So it's comfortable in the way that you can wanted to say this thing, right? Yes. Stonehenge. First of all, to have a virtual tour, we need to get some information, right? To know what we're going to see and so on. Let's do it together. Now I will give you. Sash, can you help me? It will be like a double tour. On the one hand, you're going to watch it and to view it realistically. On the second hand, you're going to find out for yourself. Our Earth, as you can see. So, what we decided to take a tour on Stonehenge, right? So here we are. Let's imagine that this is our group, and we are somewhere. Where is it? No Stonehenge, so let's find it. Yeah, here it is. We are on the way to Stonehenge. And let's go back. So Stonehenge. And the first question which comes to mind is when? When was Stonehenge built? Have a look please at the worksheet you have. Can you find Stonehenge on this fine timeline? Can you find it's in the middle? In the middle. So any time, any dates, anything. Timeline, Stonehenge. How? Now guys, please turn it back and have a look at this part. How? Here you see different legends and myths, because nobody knows it was 3000 BC, too long ago, nobody knows. But there are some legends. Have a quick look and find out any theories, any ideas on how Stonehenge was built. You got it right here. Okay, so have a look. All in all, there are 3 legends, 3 theories. Sasha, did you find the first idea? Guys, write down in your room charts these 3 short ideas. The wizard, Merlin, a trick of the devil, and druids. So 3 theories on how Stonehenge was built. By what? Igor, can you help? By sea and river. And the next type, Alice, did you find the second type of stones which make up Stonehenge?
The second type of stones are called sarsen.
Sarsen. That's right. They were what size?
They were big.
Big, and how were they transported or what?
They have this one stone would have taken 200 men and 12 days to move.
And by what? By water or by land?
By land.
By land. They were too heavy for boats, I think. So please, write down in your book. Probably there are some other monuments near Stonehenge. Have a look at this part. Near Stonehenge.
350 bronze age barrels.
Barrels. A new word for you. Barrel is like a hill. So more than 350. And what were these barrels? Like, what was the reason they are there? Hills, and what is inside them? Inside barrels.
Inside them are tools, weapons, and pottery.
So, have a closer look, Lola. Like hills, they look like what? Guys, can you help me with this?
There's a rich people with jewelry, with expensive things.
Right, so guys, have a look. Near Stonehenge we can find barrels, that is Vova and Katya are right, and everyone else. And barrels and pyramids. Then we come a little bit closer. And the next question is how? So how? There are three theories. Remember, the wizard, like a traditional character, then druids who were Celtic priests, and number three, a devil played a trick, took the stones from an old Irish lady's garden. Right? Then we're coming a little bit closer. It takes time. Yeah, wait a second. We'll come closer. At least we're trying to. And we look around and see, is there anything else? Is there?
Barrels.
There are barrels. This is an example of one. Barrels is this.
My name is Nedelya, and today we will go to the trip around the Stonehenge. Let's start. The Stonehenge was built about 3,000 years BC, and it's older than Egyptian pyramids. Let's look around. There is really beautiful views. Then I want you to tell how it was built. It was there is a lot of myths about this. The first legend is about a wizard, Merlin. You know about him, and people really think that he used magic to build it. The next legend is about the devils, which played a trick with people who lived there. And the last legend is about druids. They were Celtic priests.
Druids, Celtic priests.
Yeah, Celtic priests. Let's go a little bit closer, and now I'll tell you why it was built. People have a lot of versions, and the first is that it was something like a cemetery. The next verse is that it was a place of healing or a temple to the sun, where people celebrated the longest day of the year and the shortest day of the year. And the last fact is that it was a place for special celebrations. We don't know what celebration, but yeah, sometimes a celebration. The next, let's go closer. Yeah, and let's look on the stones from which it's built. There are two kinds of stones. It's blue stones, the small, and the sources, the big ones. The blue stones were carried here by the sea, and the saracens by the land. The next, let's look around. Yeah. Here we can see about 350 barrels, which were something like a place for dead people, usually rich people, and they were buried with their things, with their money and with their with their things.
Valuable things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Necessarily like this with charts or whatever. Just a short talk for your fellow students. Okay? So thank you very much.
Thank you.